Hello and welcome to Theories with Attakrus. I know this has been on hiatus for a while, but I'm back and I'm ready to do this. So, last time, or about 8 months ago, we discussed the video game For Honor and how three factions originated from three different times in history and how this whole game involves time travel. Now, these three factions clashed clashed during one period in time, the 11th century, the year 1000. And this is going to serve as our base time. We're going to get into that later and how all three of these intersected with each other. So, first up, the knights. Now, I believe that the knights originated from the 14th century, thanks to the long swords, flails, baradiches, and the short swords and daggers, along with the armor. You see this armor here? This is plated armor from the likely 13th century. You see, the armor from For Honor was a mix of chainmail and plated armor. So that's my analysis on that. Aside from the Flamberg sword, which was in the 15th century. Now, next up, we have the Vikings. I believe the Vikings originated from the 15th century, thanks to the Claymore, with a little bit of the 13th century sprinkled in there. Although, the upsetting thing about this is that they didn't use the Claymore. It was used by the Highland Scots. Most of the weapons and armor that were used by the Vikings were more in the 9th to 12th century range, unfortunately. And finally, we have the samurai. Now, I believe the samurai originated from the 16th century for almost obvious reasons. You see this armor here? Does it look familiar to any heroes from the samurais? That's right. It is the same armor that an Orochi would use, because literally everything else already exists. And finally, the summary. So, I believe that the knights, Vikings, and samurai, they all originated from different times in the future. As the knights originated from the 14th century, the Vikings originated from the 15th, and the samurai originated from the 16th. And that's about it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, hit those notifications, please.